The account balance read $4.7 million. 9 months later, it showed $12.36. This is the story of how one brilliant founder destroyed everything. His name was Marcus Chen, Stanford MBA, former Google product manager. He had the pedigree, the pitch, and more money than most founders ever see. When the series closed in January 2022, investors were calling him the next Zuckerberg. By October, they wouldn't return his calls. What happened in those 9 months wasn't just bad luck. It was a masterclass in how to systematically destroy a company from the inside out. FlowSpace was supposed to revolutionize remote work productivity. Think Notion meets Slack meets Asana, but powered by AI that actually understood your workflow. The demo was incredible. Lead investor Sarah Park from Velocity Ventures wrote a check for $3.2 million. 2 other VCs joined for another $1.5 million. $4.7 million total with an 18-month runway. Marcus had his core team, 2 engineers from his Google days, a designer from Airbnb, and a growth marketer who'd scaled 3 startups. On paper, this was an A-plus team. February 2022. Month 1. Marcus made his first critical mistake, and nobody saw it coming. He decided they needed a bigger team before they had a product. He hired 12 more people in 4 weeks. Senior developers at $200,000 per year. A VP of sales before there was anything to sell. A customer success team before there were customers. Monthly burn rate hit $420,000. With a team of 20, they were bleeding through funds at a rate that gave them just 11 months of runway, not 18. But Marcus wasn't worried. He signed a lease on a 10,000 square foot office in San Francisco's Soma district. $35,000 per month. Standing desks, espresso machines, meditation pods. March through May. The product was still in wireframes. 3 months post-funding, and they hadn't shipped a single feature. But they had catered lunches and a ping-pong table. While FlowSpace debated color palettes, 3 competitors launched. One of them, Workflow, raised $8 million and already had 5,000 paying customers. Marcus called an all-hands meeting. "We're pivoting," he announced. FlowSpace would now target enterprise clients instead of individuals. "Bigger contracts," he said. "More revenue potential." The team was confused but trusted him. The pivot meant scrapping 4 months of work. The engineers rebuilt everything for enterprise requirements. Complex permissions, admin dashboards, compliance features. Another 3 months gone. August 2022. 7 months in. 2.1 million left. They still hadn't launched. The VP of sales had nothing to sell and was making $300,000 per year doing essentially nothing. Sarah Park requested a board meeting. She'd been patient, but patience was wearing thin. She asked the question every investor dreads asking, "When will you have revenue?" Marcus panicked. He pushed the team to launch immediately, ready or not. They released a beta version that crashed constantly, had major security holes, and confused every user who tried it. First customer review, unusable. Second review, lost all my data. Tech blogs picked up the story. FlowSpace, another overfunded startup that shipped too early. The damage was catastrophic. September, the designer quit, then 2 engineers. They'd seen this movie before and knew how it ended. Marcus tried replacing them, spending another $100,000 on recruiters and signing bonuses. With 1 million left and no revenue, Marcus made his final desperate play. He spent $300,000 on a marketing blitz. Facebook ads, Google ads, sponsoring tech podcasts. The campaign brought traffic. 12,000 signups in 2 weeks. But the product was still broken. 96% abandoned it within 24 hours. 300,000 bought them nothing. October 2022. 9 months post-funding. $247,000 remained. 20 employees still on payroll. Monthly burn, $420,000. They had 2 weeks. Marcus went back to investors begging for a bridge round. Every single one declined. Sarah Park was blunt. "You burned through nearly $5 million with 0 revenue. Why would we give you more?" He laid off 15 people in 1 day, kept 5 to try salvaging something. But it was over. The remaining funds covered 2 more weeks of skeleton operations. November 3rd, 2022. The account showed $12.36. FlowSpace officially shut down. $4.7 million gone in 9 months. Marcus wrote a transparent postmortem that went viral. 20,000 upvotes on Hacker News. His 5 fatal mistakes were now a cautionary tale taught in business schools. The lessons: don't hire before product market fit. Don't pivot out of panic. Don't confuse funding with success. Don't spend like revenue is guaranteed. And never, ever optimize for appearance over substance. Today, Marcus runs a profitable bootstrap SaaS company with 4 employees and $2 million in annual revenue. He calls FlowSpace his $5 million MBA. If you want to avoid Marcus's mistakes, subscribe now for more startup failure breakdowns. I analyzed the patterns that destroy companies so you don't have to learn them the expensive way.